What's going on, everybody? Hope all of you are doing well. I am back, and from now till the end of the year, we're going to be moving forward with videos. I am one, I've gotten out of my little funk, and two, if you guys saw my community post, then you guys know what's been going on with me. So I am back, and I had recorded this video, but my mic died, so I actually have to charge it. So here I am redoing the video. Got myself a cup of coffee, and I figured I would do a movie review, get back into reviewing films like I always do. And today I wanted to review one of my favorite Tim Burton films. In my personal opinion, I feel like this movie is a masterpiece. It has an extraordinary cast, it's got a great story. The sets on this look amazing, the props look amazing. I think the performance by everybody is really good, and the score by Danny Elfman is fantastic. It is the Tim Burton film Edward Scissorhands. Edward Scissorhands has an extraordinary cast. It stars Johnny Depp as the main lead, Winona Ryder, Anthony Michael Hall, that is right, Anthony Michael Hall in a Tim Burton film. Unfortunately, it was the only film, at least I know of, that the only Tim Burton film, let me rephrase that. I apologize. It's the only Tim Burton film that he, I believe, did, because I don't think he collaborated with him in any other projects afterwards. So it's really cool to see him in this. You got Alan Arkin, the late Alan Arkin, in this. This is kind of how I got, how I got started in becoming a fan of his, and just a whole wide variety of faces. The actress from Two and a Half Men, his kind of like the nanny, the housemaid, house cleaner, whatever you want to call her, and she's also in Mr. Deeds with Adam Sandler. She's in this. This is how I knew of her. And if you guys do hear thunder, I do apologize. It's gonna storm pretty soon. But yeah, directed by Tim Burton, composed by Danny Elfman. Johnny Depp, like I said, plays the lead role. He is Edward, this creation that wasn't complete. He was only missing his hands, and instead he has scissors to replace those hands. And his master sadly passed before he can be completed. His master was basically played by Vincent Price, which would unfortunately be his last role. He would sadly pass not too long afterwards, and Edward stays in this castle that him and his master were in. And by the way, the castle looks absolutely amazing. I feel like I gotta sneeze. I apologize. Yeah, the set and the work that went into that, amazing. And we have Diane Weist's character. Everybody knows who she is, well known for The Lost Boys. She is a Avon saleswoman, and she eventually goes to the castle and she meets Edward. And at first she's a little scared. She's afraid that he might hurt her, but Edward's not that type of person. He's very calm. He's very sweet and nice. He's just got a very nice manner about him. And she basically takes him in. There he gets to become part of the family and bond with some of the individuals in the neighborhood. And of course he starts to have an interest in Winona Ryder's character. And then of course you have the jealous boyfriend, the douchebag of the film, played perfectly by Anthony Michael Hall. And just between the interaction of him and Edward is, those characters are fantastic. I think Johnny Depp and Anthony Michael Hall should have worked together in future projects. They were fantastic together with the screen time that they had in this. And what I do like about this film is that it takes place in what looks to be like the 60s or the 70s. It's hard to say. I don't think they give you an exact date, but like the whole scenery is, you can definitely tell it takes place in some type of period in time. And yeah, just like I had stated, this is a masterpiece. Just at least in my opinion, it is. The score, Danny Elfman's score for this is fantastic. It makes you feel all these different emotions like happy, sad, um, love, and just really gets you thinking, puts you in this really weird mood. Winona Ryder, she's fantastic in this. It's very interesting to see her with like this light blonde hair, since a lot of movies she's done, she's always had darker hair. So I thought it was pretty interesting to see her completely different in this, and I think the casting choice was perfect because I feel like the chemistry between everybody works really well. They all feed off each other. Um, and yeah, I mean, I wish I could say more about this film. I mean, it's kind of, what I've mentioned is kind of pretty much it when it comes to this film. Uh, I have to say the costume on Johnny Depp is fantastic. You could tell a lot of work was put into it, and you feel for Edward because there's times where he does struggle, especially having scissors for hands, no pun intended. So you definitely feel for him, and it's the chemistry between Edward and Winona Ryder's character is fantastic. You feel for those two as well, and yeah, I wish I could say more, but that is my review for Tim Burton's Edward Scissorhands. So if you've seen this movie, let me know what your thoughts are. I would love to hear your guys' opinion. And if you enjoyed my review, give it a thumbs up. It's much appreciated. For those of you that have not seen it, definitely give it a watch. I will put the trailer down in the description below, and I will also put the link to the IMDb page so you guys can see who else starred in this film, or a little information about the film that you might be interested in. So that will be in there, as well as my eBay store. I'll put the link to that. Awesome Things We Love have a variety of things: movies, music, clothing. So if that's something that catches your interest, then definitely check that out. Share the video, get me out there. The more you share, the more you like. It helps improve my channel, and not only that, it gets more audience to come, and makes my channel a lot bigger as we go on. And I'm also accepting paid requests. Basically, it's $1 a review. So if there's anything that's film related or wrestling related you'd like me to do a video on, then you can send it to me. You can send it through PayPal, Venmo, and Cash App. I know not everybody uses PayPal, so that's why I have the other two alternatives. I believe through PayPal would be family and friends, and you guys can send me a request and what you would like, and it works. It keeps me going with videos, and you guys get to see the type of videos you want. You get to see a review of some sort, just anything related in those two topics. So if it's something you're interested in, then definitely do so. But with that being said and done with the shameless plugs, you guys have a good one on Film Talk with Mikey. And until next time, guys, we'll talk films. You guys have a good one. Take care, and I will see you guys next time. Peace.